In the United States, you're telling me those in the prison are criminals, but in Iran, those who are in prison are freedom seekers.
備受伊朗人民擁戴嘅總統內賈德前排就接受咗美國國嘴拉利金嘅節目專訪，節目被內地嘅網民配上咗中文字幕之後，就引起廣泛嘅流傳。節目內容主要圍繞住伊朗嘅人權、核武等等嘅問題進行討論。兩個人好安穩咁對住坐，但係就連番唇槍舌劍。內賈德對住名嘴步步進逼嘅時候，仍然毫不失色。當拉里金多次用偷換概念去煽內賈德嘅時候，內賈德都能夠不卑不亢，巧妙咁作出回應。就好似被要求承諾唔會擁有核武器嘅時候，內賈德除咗表明對核武器冇興趣之外，仲乘機要求美國解除核武。
Would you say here now, you do not and will not have nuclear weapons?
Do you mean Netanyahu?
No, if anybody drops a nuclear bomb on anybody, the whole world is involved.
You are aware that in polls, 88% of the people in the region support Iran's nuclear activities. So who's concerned? It's Iran's nuclear activities. No one expresses fear about Iran's nuclear activities in the region except the Zionist regime and some American authorities. We are not seeking the bomb. We have no interest in it, and we do not think that it is useful. We are standing firm over the issue that both the Zionist regime and the United States government should be disarmed. The threat to the world are the bombs that the U.S. government and the Zionist regime have. If they think that by propagating against Iran that they can basically change public opinion, they are wrong.
而喺訪談入邊，拉里金問到內賈德知唔知道喺伊朗失蹤嘅 FBI 特工嘅下落嘅時候，內賈德就話拉里金應該問翻 FBI， 因為佢哋更清楚特工嘅行蹤。
First, can you tell us, is he alive? Is he okay?
I think we should ask that question from the FBI.
No, but where he is.
Do you have any information? I'm like you. I have no idea what the FBI programs are. I don't know what the FBI does around the world.
仲話如果需要協助，自己已經準備好出席 FBI 嘅會，去幫手揾翻失蹤者。不過就希望 FBI 能夠提高佢嘅透明度。
I think that if all intelligence organizations work more transparently and based on more humanitarian principles, these problems would not arise. But I would recommend that that intelligence committee be held jointly so that the representatives of Iran and the United States can sit together and help trace his whereabouts.
當中最精彩嘅部分就係當拉里金用人道立場為理由，要求內賈德釋放兩個美國非法入境者，話佢哋兩個嘅屋企人好擔心。
One of your children crossed the border of another country and were being held. You would be very concerned. You would press the issue, would you not?
If my child violates a law, justice must be served. Because law ensures security. You know, there are many prisoners in the world. Here in the United States, there are 2.5 million. Can I request the judiciary here in the United States to show leniency? And I would, in fact, seize this opportunity here and ask the judicial body of the United States to show leniency in the case of the 2.5 million prisoners in this country. They have spouses, they have mothers, children, parents, many are young.
而當兩個人傾到人權問題嘅時候，內賈德仲反指美國有雙重標準。
Is that the real issue that the U.S. government wants to defend human rights?
Of course, no matter where they were killed, it's that fact that they were killed.
Then it's right for a million Iraqi people to be killed, and then it would be okay if they decide to come and occupy the United States. They were killed in Iraq. Would you allow them to come occupy the United States? But say if you had protests here and someone attacked the police and killed the police, would you reward them?
Of course not.
Would you reward them? Then why would you expect Iran to reward them? If anyone violates the law, the case has to go before a judge and it has to be examined and taken care of. Why do you assume that it is only in the United States that prisoners are in prison for legal issues, legally, whereas in Iran they're in prison illegally? In the United States, you're telling me those in the prison are criminals, but in Iran those who are in prison are freedom seekers? That's awful. Why is it that U.S. authorities are always trying to support and back people who violate the law in Iran? This doesn't help the image of the United States. It just worsens it.
每當拉利金唔知點回應嘅時候，都會去廣告嚟轉換話題。
We'll be right back with more. Don't go away. We'll have more with the president of Iran right after this.
American Indians were killed. Do you know or not?
I know.
I mean, you're a reporter. You should have the answers to
We're out of time. We'll pick this up next year with the president of Iran. I'm Larry King. Don't go away.
唔少網民都對內賈德讚好，覺得內賈德嘅表現好好，又大讚佢大膽、敢言，仲好聰明。仲有網民話內賈德係總統間嘅典範，又有知識，又有智慧，又正義。網民又話拉利金顏面全失，俾內賈德反駁到冇還擊之力，淨係識得去廣告嚟轉變話題。有人話拉利金有既定嘅立場，認為佢代表西方嘅睇法係一種恥辱。拉利金係美國嘅國嘴，被譽為廣播訪問節目嘅拳王阿里。由福特總統開始，每一個美國總統都曾經接受過佢嘅訪問，而今次內賈德所出席嘅節目《Larry King Live》係 CNN 收視率最高嘅節目。